So Atomfall has come out, and it's had some pretty mixed reviews from what I've seen. Some say it's a masterpiece and it's the next Fallout game, while others say it's too close in resemblance to Fallout and straight ripping from the designs of them. I feel like Atomfall is its own thing, but it definitely does draw a lot from a lot of games. But it is unique in its own way as well. If you like the combat and looting of Fallout, you're probably going to enjoy this game. It's like a really shitty diet version of Fallout games because the UI in this game sucks so bad. You have to hold E to open the looting menu, let off E at the right time before the menu comes open so it doesn't automatically close itself. You pick up everything with E2 and you use the scroll wheel to look through it instead of doing like W and S. It'd be better on console, honestly. This game is probably made for console, but still on PC it just feels horrible. Fallout just does this a little bit better, but not by much. I'm not really a fan of the looting in Fallout, and the older Fallout specifically. At least in those games, the game usually pauses when you open that menu so you can at least take your time and figure out whatever buttons you need to hit. But in this one, it doesn't. You're still kind of kicking around in there. Now, I gotta admit, the exploration in this game is amazing to me. The map may not look very good, and the combat gets repetitive in the beginning areas, but I still kind of find myself lost in the game a lot. I haven't really got this way about a game in a long time. I kind of zone out and just try and search through the bunkers and doing the puzzles in the interchange. Just really attention grabbing. So I don't really read my chat when I'm streaming this shit. Something I really like about the looting is that the guns aren't super hard to find in this game. I feel like you run into them pretty frequently. I have found the ammo is kind of scarce at times, but it's not too bad because many enemies usually have it. It just sucks because sometimes you'll be mid-combat having to loot the enemies and you kind of scrounge just to have enough to kill the enemies around you and you look around and go, oh, well, I looted everybody. Fuck, we're cooked. What the Sigma? I'm trying to steal that guy's shotgun ammo off of him.
There.
Fuck. Hold on. We done cleared out the whole fucking band camp of them. Jesus. How did I manage, dude? Yeah, we done looted all these people because I was scavenging shit off of them as I was going. I feel like the stealth sucks so bad because you can get seen at times and you just shouldn't have been seen, or vice versa, where you're totally in sight and they're completely oblivious. Like, oh, you're not standing there right now. The enemies feel kind of mindless, where they're just morons. Would have enjoyed to see more advanced AI, especially this day and age. You'd think they would kind of take cover, try and come around your back if you have a gun, or just be a little bit smarter, but they all kind of just shoot and attack at once, and they all spam the same move. If they have a gun, they shoot at you. If they have a blade, they swing it at you. Even shoot arrows, maybe. They don't really come forward and try and come at you tactically. If they have a gun, usually they're backing up, and if they have a stick, they're coming forward. There's no in-between where they're trying to, like, be careful or anything. They're just mindlessly walking at you or mindlessly walking away from you. Combat can be fun, but it's really repetitive, and it doesn't feel fun in the long term. I can kind of play for like an hour and a half, and usually by the end of it, I'm like, the combat's fucking boring. Especially if I get stuck in an area where I'm required to fight my way out. Something people are saying in the reviews is like, oh, this game's very confusing and it doesn't really have a whole lot of direction. That's literally the point of the game. You're kind of just thrown into the world, and that's something that Fallout games do as well, where you're there, bro. You're there to figure out what you're supposed to be doing. A few people said the game only takes about 8 hours to beat if you're finishing the game streamlined, but why would you? This game is kind of meant to be explored, and I'm one of the last people you'd want to play a game like this because I'm all about being streamlined and just beating the game. But this is one of the games that I'm like, I don't even want to do that. I kind of want to explore and run around. Like Red Dead Redemption 2 was that game for me. It takes time and it takes patience, and usually I don't have much of it, but for this game, I kind of do. Something that has kind of been pissing me off while I'm playing that nobody has mentioned is this weird aliasing that's happening. For me, at least, I feel like some of the textures look really fuzzy and they're just off. Mostly with the rocks and grass, but literally that's 99% of the fucking map is rocks and grass. All the rocks and grass have this weird blurry shadow to it. I feel like I can't look past it. I've tried a lot of settings to try and fix this, but I can't seem to make it go away, so it may just be a me issue, it may be a skill issue, but I've put it on Ultra and I've tried it. I've put it on 2560 by 1440, which my monitor is, and then I downed it to 1920 by 1080 to see if it was like an aliasing kind of thing where they're having an upscale for my monitor size. So if you could help me figure that out, please someone help. I'm begging you. I really think that this game is worth playing. It's going to be worth it for a really long time. I feel like every time you get on, you're going to experience something different than what you see in videos and stuff like that. So it's going to be a pretty unique experience for each individual person. I love the setting that this game's in and the exploration. The map really does feel alive, and one of my favorite things about it is these little hordes, I guess you would call them, I'm not sure, where it'll be like a little rat's nest or a hornet's nest or a flock of birds will come and attack you. I feel like it's very apocalyptic in the sense of everything's out to kind of kill you. While the UI and the combat could probably be vastly improved, I feel like this is a really solid game for the first few days of release. As long as they work towards fixing the issues, I feel like it's not going to be a bad game in the long term, but hopefully it's not one of those games that they're just going to abandon as soon as it's released. I hope they have DLC on the table waiting, at least to be working on it. I hope they add co-op into the game because I'd really love to see that. But I do got to admit, yeah, the mechs, you ripped that shit from Fallout, bro. You ripped that shit from Fallout, don't lie. I ain't gonna not give it a shot. That thing's gotta quit. Come on, you motherfuckers. Now, eat a dick. I'm gonna rain dance on ass things. This. You.